What is up, everybody? Monday night, let's go. Already a brawl happening before the game starts. You know this one's going to get crazy. We got our guy Anthony in here, said, thought I would always be an all my rowdy friends opening guy, but this new one has grown on me pretty quickly. What's up, everybody? Got Coach Craig in here with us. You're on a mute, by the way, just so you know. What's up, Iggy? Iggy in here.
Guys.
About to get some exercise going. I gotta get with the program, get the show up and going.
Thumbs up.
Oh Dak Prescott over under 1 interception tonight.
One
over under. What should I say? I should say over under
half.
5. Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know. Let's see. He's down.
Oh.
Let me see. I think I need to turn this, right? Let me fix this for everybody.
Oh. What if we all just went like this and fell
out? They called him down by contact. 2 runs for Pollard, 40 yards. Who did you say? Coach, did you say Pollard or Eckler?
I said Eckler.
You said Eckler. Oh, Dak Prescott sacked. Khalil, he's going to get PD tested. That's like his 6th sack, guys.
Why they got to sack him so much?
Do you think he's a Hall of Famer? Let's just start it out with a hard question. Is Khalil Mack a Hall of Famer?
I don't know. He had a pretty damn good career, with the Bears.
With the Bears? You mean with the Raiders?
Oh, Khalil Mack. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Uh-oh. So far, he's got negative 6 yards. He turns the corner.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh, man. The punter, man. I think if my kid wants to play football, I'm only going to let him play punter. Like punter or deep snapper, one or the other.
Dude, being a punter is like ridiculous. Like that is a really crazy good talent. Like that is a massive talent. Like if you can learn how to do corner kicks or like really good back spins on your kicks, like or side kicks. I mean, if you learn how to kick that ball properly, I mean, you can make a hell of a lot of money.
I had a solid 30-yard punt in high school. Solid. Left-footed. Spiral different.
And the thing too about it is like it's not also just like you got to get distance, but at the same time like hang time, so everyone can kind of get down the field.
I didn't go for hang in the air forever. Oh, Herbert right off the jump. I might be ahead of y'all. I won't say anything. Yeah, but I don't know. I went to school with it all. Like my friend, like one of my best friends, he was the same grade as me, and he was an all-state kicker for a year. So none of us like ever got to kick. I would help him sometimes. I got to where I could make PATs just because I would kick one. I'd hold it for him because this was kind of before the day of the automatic holders. Somebody had to go out there and do that stuff.
Would you be able to do that live game day kick?
I think I could. What do they have?
40 yards?
Or punt for McAfee? Oh, yeah, I got that.
Isn't it like 40 yards through the uprights?
40 yards? No, I couldn't do 40.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 40, right? Isn't it 40?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's 40 yards.
Ugh.
I think you win like 10,000 or something.
I tried the PAT on the fields last year when we were kicking, down there, and I didn't. So I don't know. That's why the punt, pass, kick thing, like that's a real thing, right? Like that should be a real thing because that's what athletes did back in the day. Wasn't like, all right, let's bring on the special teams. It was like, all right, now you're gonna kick it. All right, you're gonna become the flanker. We'll just throw what's his name in there to deep snap it to you, okay? All right, sounds good. Just have my cigarette ready on the sideline. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, my Lord. I'm not going to say anything. I'll let y'all watch it.
He goes, I'm not going to say. You got the game up too, Coach?
Nope.
So you might as well say it.
Oh, well, Austin Eckler. He just had like a 30-yard catch and go.
He's going to be a beast.
There we go.
All right, I'm just seeing it.
Oh, come on, Keenan. Damn it.
See, Mondays I stream it. I don't have ESPN Plus, so Mondays I stream it to YouTube.
I don't have ESPN Plus either. I just have Fubu.
I don't have that either.
But we got NFL Plus. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, we do have that.
You can watch a lot.
That.
I mean, I'll listen to a lot of games. Like I said, I'll go to work and listen to games on certain nights and sometimes Sundays. Eckler up the gut. Oh,
He's such a beast, man.
1 yard line. 3rd and goal. The 1 yard line monster was real last night. Let's see if it's real again. They ate up Brian Dable and Tyrod Taylor at the 1 yard line.
Need that tush push.
That's push, baby. Kellen Moore. He had a good play script coming out. You guys knew this.
Oh, they're gonna try to pile it on.
Damn.
Yeah, Keenan Allen, my biggest bet of the night. 2 unit plus 101 bet. Let's go!
First touch. Is it first touchdown of the night or what?
Yeah. No, it was just I call it anytime. I'm too scared to do first touchdowns, really. They gave us that at plus money, man. You gotta make it.
Oh, I must be way behind then.
You saw the Allen run, right?
Oh, why is it so far behind?
Oh my gosh. I got a couple other bets going. One of them included a parlay with Keenan. I was very confident in that bet. Laid the 2 unit bet.
They should be able to win this game.
So happy. I'm plus no matter what happens now. We have a positive lead, boys. That.
Force or farce? Is that Cowboys defense a farce or what? They just play some really good defenses, really bad offenses in the beginning of the year.
That's what I said to the Chargers, man. That just without Diggs, they don't. What's his name still there? Former Defensive Player of the Year. Is he still playing or is he hurt? You know what I'm talking about?
Gilmore?
Gilmore, yeah.
Yeah, he's playing. But he's old now.
Yeah, he's just not good, right? Yeah.
Like he was good. Okay, so it was weird. So like when he got hurt with the Patriots, then he kind of fell off. But then the Panthers traded for him, but they were only using him like 40% of the time. And when he was playing, he was really good. And then he was decent last year for the Colts, but he's just old.
Yeah, he's just, what is he, 32?
Oh, I gotta look. He's older. I want to say he's like 33.
Yes, I'm saying 32.
Who are we talking about?
Stephon Gilmore.
33 and a half.
Yeah, I was saying I thought he was 33. He's old for a corner.
I was just guessing. We were playing the guess game.
Coach, we're gonna have to go over some batting workouts I can do right here.
Anthony said Gilmore was good with the Colts.
He was above average last year, but he wasn't what he was.
What he once was.
Did he play for Carolina? Did he suck there?
No, he was actually good, but they only used him like in certain packages. Like he only played like 40 to 50% of the time.
That's what it was from IDP. I was like, man, this guy really sucks.
No, like he actually played really well when he actually was on the field, but they rotated their corners so much that year.
How far low was Go ahead, I'm sorry.
The only guy that actually like played on the field all the time was Jackson. And then all the other corners rotated. It was so it was Gilmore, Henderson, Miles Hartsfield, and Keith Taylor, and somebody else. They rotate like 5 of them throughout the game.
How low do you think Cameron Bynum was drafted this year? Because with how bad that team has been on defense, like the amount of tackles that he has to make is ridiculous.
Is he actually playing good at safety now or not?
It's just how much he has to tackle.
Because like he's the last line of defense, so he's the last guy to tackle somebody. But it's like
crazy how many like fantasy points he has this year. Like I know he does in the Oasis League, which is Gary Davenport's league.
Oh yeah,
dude, he has a ton of points, man. He's got like 168 or something like that. Like
I thought they should have kept him at corner, though. I liked him coming out of college at corner, and then they moved him free safety. Like the first year he played back there, he looked lost as all can get out.
He still looks lost, dude.
Yeah,
The
but
whole
like
defense looks lost. I mean, they got a couple good. I mean, he still makes tackles and stuff, like I said, or assists. He gets a lot of assists too.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, their defense is just weird. Because I mean, like Hunter's good, but the people that are decent on their team, like they need to get rid of.
Veterans are decent, are the ones who are good.
Just him and Harrison Smith. That's it.
Dude, Harrison Smith had a hell of a game. That's the only reason we won that game 2 weeks ago. Like, there's no way we should have won that game. It was so bad. Anthony says, "What do you think about the likelihood of the Astros coming back to win the series? Is Coach?
Are they down 2-0 now? Yeah, they're down 2-0. Probably slim now. I mean, it's the Astros, so you can't really write them off. But I mean, like that game, what was that, Wednesday? Christian Javier, his ERA is 4.56. Like he's been inconsistent as all get out all year. But if Scherzer was coming back healthy, that could be like 3-0 easy.
CD Lamb, 2 catches, 2 big first downs.
Yeah, he's good, man. But is he really great after the catch? Like an AJ Brown or like a Keenan Allen.
Not bad. I mean, he was good after the catch at Oklahoma, but
man, this is a wide open.
Here's the thing: is when Dak just throws the ball up for you to go catch it, you can't get yacked because you're getting hit as you're catching the ball.
Yeah,
he's definitely set his kid, dude. Receivers up for. I feel like Kirk was doing it too a lot, like just setting things up like bad throws and like players were just getting hit. I'm like, you're gonna get hurt, dude. JJ, man, I'm telling you, dude. I think they could have lost to Chicago too.
Yeah,
they didn't look good.
I mean, Fields got hurt too. They didn't have. Yep. They just had 4-minute running back.
Yeah, like Addison, he's like good for a touchdown every week almost. Like you should like betting on his touchdown is pretty. He's got one game without a touchdown. That's pretty good.
Like, if you're the Bears, why don't the Bears just trade Mooney? Like, if they're not going to use him at all, like, what's the point of having him on the field if they're not even going to use him?
They just traded somebody, dude. They just traded Chase Claypool. Who else? They gonna have?
It don't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter. Like, if you're only going to throw to DJ Moore and Cole Kmet anyways, what the heck's the point of having Mooney on the field even?
Yeah, they run a lot of 2 tight end personnel.
Yeah. Sometimes it really depends on the game though, because like they got Mercedes Lewis and they got Tunyon, but they both play like 24% of the snaps a game.
Yeah.
So what do they do? Do the Bears like lose out now to try to get a new quarterback and trade Fields if they're done with them? Do you think that would be a possibility?
They got Carolina's picking their pick, dude. They're not.
They can go get whoever they want if they really want to, but
that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think that they would like try to just trade away Fields anyways? Just go get their quarterback of the future and just like they did last time, just start them right away.
They're a weird team. They just need to start over again.
Yeah, that's going to have to be a new GM, though. You know what I mean?
Poles is a terrible GM.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
you can't stuff somebody in the face like that. Should be pass interference. You can't stuff them in the face like that off the line.
Dang
right.
Like,
right in the head.
You got the 2-yard bump or 1-yard bump or whatever.
In the face?
In the face.
You can still get hands to the face, though.
Yeah, you should be able to touch the face.
That could jar somebody's everything. Like you're trying to reset yourself after that.
Well, no, I mean you can still get illegal hands to the face, like offense and defensive linemen get called for it.
Pollard gets big chunks of yardage. He's
good, man. He's really good.
But
here's the thing: is I got to start. One lesson I got to learn now is not getting so quick, but with some players not jumping off of them so quick. Because sometimes some of these players, especially with them only playing a little bit of preseason time, they take a long time to jumpstart, to get really going.
I let go of Foreman, man. I'm still pissed off about that, dude.
He didn't do anything anyways, at least.
Moss. I mean, people still could have been playing Moss, but a lot of people were probably off of Moss this week just because, JT's second week back and Moss still scores a touchdown.
Yeah, but after this week, Moss kind of fades away because it was pretty much it was essentially an even split this week. Moss played 50%, and I think JT played 42%. So the next game, JT will have the lead for good.
It's crazy, man. Williams looked really good. You were right. I mean, I was wrong about. I mean, McLaughlin's still got play, but
yeah, he's fine. I don't know, like.
Ooh,
Dude, here we go. Look at this. There's your Bears fan right there.
What about Eric Kendricks? You think he sucks, guys? You think he's okay?
He's just old. He's just old
He's
now.
old. He was good with Minnesota, dude. He was really good here.
Yeah, but he lost it. He lost a step and a half.
That's going to be.
He was great here.
Rodgers' collarbone.
But the weird thing is with him too, right? So last year, everybody was talking about how he took a step back because he wasn't a good scheme fit in Minnesota, right? And then he goes to the Chargers, who run the same freaking defense that he wasn't a good scheme fit in. I'm like, why would you go there? Why don't you go to like Philly or somewhere?
Right, dude. Oh man, Dak Prescott. They ran the option. He almost caused a fumble. Pollard runs it in, just flies past Derwin James.
Touchdown, baby.
Yeah. Flew right past Derwin James, man. That's not a good sign. Look at this exchange. Pollard wanted it. Oh yeah, Pollard, they ate it. Ooh, Derwin James just got.
I still have a lot of.
Let's get ESPN Plus.
I have a lot of skepticism, like when Tony Pollard's going to fall off, because the dude's never had a full-time load ever. I mean, like in college, like how people were like, "Oh, Antonio Gibson was a wide receiver in college." Guess who did that the 2 years before that? Tony Pollard.
Pollard, yeah.
I know. Do you understand that?
He didn't make my top 16 RBs for that reason.
Dak Prescott's better off running the ball, throwing it.
Memphis. That Memphis team had 5 running backs make the NFL.
That's insane.
For a non-Power 5 school. So they had they had Henderson, they had Patrick Taylor. Patrick Taylor was really good in college, but then he broke his leg, and he's never been the same since. He's still all right. Like, he's still a decent third running back, but it's just like and then they had Gainwell, who was he was essentially his redshirt year, but he still got in a couple of games. And then they had Gibson and Pollard, all on the same team.
That is insane. What did they finish that year?
Dude, he almost fumbled that.
Are they
like 8 wins?
Basketball conference as they are football?
Hold on.
Because I just think of basketball in Memphis. I gotta be doing stuff. Coach, we gotta get a baseball workout in here.
Hold on. I'm trying to find this old Memphis team. But like when they were in college, like the 2 running backs were Henderson and Taylor. Taylor had one of the best stiff arms for a 2-yard gain ever. Like, he catches the ball on the screen out of the backfield, and he just like stiff arms a guy and throws him down like Derrick Henry style, and then he gets tackled like 2 yards later. But
are they like in the same conference as like Tulane?
They're in the Americans, so let's see here. So Cincinnati used to be in the conference, so it was like Cincinnati, Houston, Central Florida, Eastern Carolina, Tulsa, SMU, Memphis.
SMU.
Yeah.
So that's Conference USA?
It's American.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. A lot of those teams moved around. It used to be Conference USA.
That's what it sounded like. Man, that is a joke, man.
Is this the year? Hold on. Let me see if this is the year they had all those running backs or not.
Okay, one more. Flag football.
All right, Anthony wants to discuss a trade offer.
Go, Anthony.
Hey, Iggy, friggin' took me down this week, and Dobbs, we were both 4-1. You took me down.
Yeah, it's good beating, bro. It really is good beating you.
Sucker.
You're good, though. That's why I say that. It's just you got a winning record. I think every league we're in together. So
Memphis, that was 2018 team. They went 8-6.
8-6.
When they had all those running backs. Then the next year they went 12-2.
Yeah, I knew they had a good year in there.
Mm-hmm. They also had Brady White at quarterback, who played for like 7 years in college.
That's a good way to do it.
Anthony says, you want to check this trade out? Anthony says, Cortland Sutton, McLaughlin, Keontae Ingram for Puka Nacua and Marvin Mims. Puka, he said Puka is his 5th wide receiver.
I would do it. You get a better Broncos, and you get an Ingram. Ingram kind of he didn't really do much, but
Ingram's terrible.
I think
he said Nacua is his 5th wide receiver.
Dude,
so I wonder, are you trading away? Are you trading Puka away?
Yeah,
that's my understanding.
Trade away Puka and Mims, and Puka's your 5th, and you're getting back and McLaughlin
and Ingram.
For sure. I think running back depth is so dang important, man.
Yeah, but he says running backs are James Conner, Rashad White, Javonte, Miles Sanders, Damian Pierce. I just keep Puka because Puka's the best player in that trade altogether.
So he's saying don't do it. Hey, Gerald Everett, there you go, man. You took Ferguson. Everett got a 1-yard rushing yard.
Dude, I remember when he came out of like South Alabama and everybody's like, this guy's going to be so good. And then every year it's, this guy's going to be so good. And what's he do? Nothing.
Yeah,
what's he do? Nothing.
What does he do? Get like 500 yards receiving every year?
It just doesn't take much to be a good tight end. That's the truth. That's why we have them in fantasy football sevens. I mean, you can play with them. You can play 2 of them. But it's a hard position.
Hold on. He had a career high in receiving yards last year with 555. He's never passed 500 otherwise. Never had more than 4 touchdowns in the season.
555, man. Do you have good pull up top 12 tight end passing receiving yards last year?
Say that again.
12 guys on the field for Dallas. My God. The discipline, the lack of discipline on these teams.
Here's his receivers: Tyreek, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Devonta Smith, Keenan Allen. I mean, that's pretty. I mean, I don't know. Is this a redraft? I'm taking it.
I guess I don't like. Why don't you just trade Puka like straight up for running back in that situation then?
Yeah, I mean, maybe a better running back.
Yeah, maybe running back, yeah.
I think what he wants to do is, I think what he's trying to do in this scenario, what I'm trying to think of is like getting McLaughlin just in case, something happens to Williams, which is smart. Yes. I think it's a lot to invest in Denver offense, though.
I mean, I think if they're smart, they trade Cortland Sutton off. They trade just.
Or they're going to trade him to what about to the Panthers?
Maybe. I don't know. It's like all these people are like, these teams are interested in Jerry Jeudy. Why?
Yeah, that's what Anthony said he's been trying to do. He's been trying to get McLaughlin. I mean, what can you do? Can you trade?
No, he was trying to say that he was trying to trade Puka for like a running back.
Oh,
but, God, what if you took like? I wonder if you could take like Puka and Damian Pierce and trade it for like something better, a running back.
Oh.
Because Pierce got out-snapped by Singletary last week. And he didn't get hurt. And he's not a scheme fit.
That's weird, isn't it? I don't know. I wouldn't give up on him.
Jordan Mason's going to be a huge pickup this week.
Oof. You got to go cuff that. You got to go cuff that backfield.
J.P. Mason. He changed his name now.
He's not Jordan anymore?
It's JP. Is what I was
Why wouldn't you want to go by Jordan?
What?
Like when he could like jump man after he like scores a touchdown, That's what I would do.
Jordan Ponches Mason.
Punches?
I forgot how hard these are.
Ponchez.
Oh, Ponches.
Who's y'all's pick to win the basketball championship this year? NBA.
It won't. I'll tell you who it won't be. It won't be the Minnesota Timberwolves.
You never know.
I'm gonna tell you right now, though. I think that Anthony Edwards is gonna become like one of those guys that's like the face of the NBA. He's really good, man. He's really good.
He's so fucking selfish, though. Like
I
he's
think
like
he's just young, dude. I think
bad
he's just,
DeMar DeRozan is what he is.
but he's just, dude. Look at the team he has, man. Like, there's so much talent, but it just doesn't work together. Like the way that they built that team is just
Because
trash.
him and Karl Anthony Towns cannot play together.
Karl Anthony Towns can't play. Period, man. He's either hurt or he's causing and fouling out of the game. Like he's good, but he fouled, dude. He's not worth it during the playoffs. He fouls out in the third quarter, the third period.
But they had him playing out of position too. That Rudy Gobert trade is one of the worst trades in NBA history.
Anthony said it won't be the Bulls either.
Yeah.
Vikings host the 49ers. You think they're going to win?
No, dude. They could, but I doubt it. I mean, I guess Purdy is no.
Without Devo, without CMC?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Maybe. That defense is pretty good.
Yeah, but they can't stop Kittle.
Yeah, here's the thing, too. Minnesota's got, I think, still probably has the most turnovers in the NFL right now.
This is a long quarter.
That defense is the real deal, man. So it's basically what it's going to come down to is, Chiefs and 49ers at some point, right?
Yep.
And it's basically the Swift, the team being carried by the NFL, and then the team that's really good in the NFL. You want to know who's one of the highest penalties in the NFL right now, team?
Lions.
The Chiefs.
Yeah.
They're cheaters, man.
Dude.
Got to cheat to win, right?
Hey, that Raider that did that horse collar tackle saved a touchdown and eventually won the game. In hindsight, kind of crazy.
I bet
Anthony said he bet that the Celtics would win.
The Celtics, huh? East Coast.
I used to love the Celtics, man. I used to watch them all the time.
You know what they have to do during the regular season? Play Porzingis one game, play Horford the next game, and never play them together. And then they'll I just hope that's my new goal in life is like when I get to be Al Horford's age, just train to be like as good a shape as he's in because he's like 37 years old and the dude's still like a rock.
Betting the overs on these quarterback rushing yards would be a smart this year.
But I remember I had Horford in OKC on fantasy, and I was like, well, he's done. He's had a good career. I'm not mad at him. And then he goes to Boston and
dude.
Yeah, Horford.
Some of those games with OKC, it's fun to watch though because he was essentially just playing like a point center. Like he just dribbled the ball up to like the top of the key and then run the whole offense himself.
Dude, they were off. That's how they got Giddy.
Well, Giddy's a weird story because like a lot of people didn't think he was going to be as good as he was, and then like if you look at like the actual net rating, he was pretty bad like in the beginning, but he's actually gotten a lot better.
Yeah, I like Giddy. I'm not clowning.
He's great for fantasy, but like his defense is what like kills his net rating.
Yeah. Why the hell is Dowdle in there? Put Powell in there.
I don't know.
Wait. You don't like Rico? South Carolina boy.
I know he is, but it doesn't help me with any points.
He got
Pollard. I'm trying to stay undefeated in the IBT league, the Draft Night Out league.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a hit to the head. Damn.
Yeah. As I said, that gets folded like a New York style pizza, bro.
I mean, you can't run like that. Don't lead with your head. I mean,
I don't know. Yeah, he ran out of the pocket after that guy was sacking.
The guy tried to let up though too. Like he hit him with his knee, I think, right in the head. Like I think he was trying to let up.
He don't trust that line at all though anymore either. Like, but the thing is, like, none of those guys have played together this year.
Like I think he tries to pull up right here. Oh my god, that looks like it hurts so bad.
New York style pizza, bro.
His neck, dude. Oh
man, I'm getting hungry.
So
I'm making pizza right now, bro.
Is it me or is this waiver wire week just sucked though?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be like I said, it's Jordan Mason, or
We're doing high knees. We'll take it easy this commercial.
he's gonna be the probably number one waiver wire pickup.
It's him, like him, and people were rushed for like Craig Reynolds. But what did Craig Reynolds do yesterday? 10 carries for 15 yards.
It's hard, dude. Running backs, so hard, man.
Yeah, it's been crazy. Injuries have been like, dude, it's only week 6.
But guess who picked up Kendrick Bourne yesterday and played him in FF7? This guy.
Dude, I've had him, dropped him, dropped him. Man, that was awful. They called the timeouts. I called that play call. You had to watch boy Dak, JC.
What about him?
I have to reevaluate his rankings.
I don't know, maybe. Chargers aren't the best defense. You should be able to throw in the Chargers. I mean, Minnesota beat them, or almost beat them. I guess they lost to him. Yeah, they lost to him. They beat him. Barely beat him. They should have won. They shouldn't have won that game, dude. Minnesota's defense definitely they got the ball back at the end of the game and still lost. I'm like, are you serious?
If you just like what Anthony's saying here in the comments too, with the panic drops too, 6 teams on bye this week. This is where you're gonna get. Don't go after the waivers that everybody else is going after this week. Just wait for see who got dropped, because that's where the real value is going to be this week.
Yeah, you're probably right, or you are right.
It's odd enough. I have a lot of Steelers and a lot of Packers. So after this week clears, I got all the faith in not Harris. Roll with him as RB1 in a lot of leagues. You know who's going to have a good couple 5-6 weeks? Devontae Smith.
Christian Watson.
He's going to suck.
Don't say that.
I like when you say that about your own players on your favorite team.
He's just a big pony. Like I said, that horse collar saved the game. I mean, he almost had the touchdown. He gets the touchdown. Packers are 3-1. 3-2.
Are the Lions for real? Or how are they going to screw up this time?
I think they're for real. I think they can get to the championship. I think the NFC is pretty – like, here's how I look at it. The NFC, we know the 49ers are winning the West. We know the Lions are winning the North. And we know the Eagles are winning the East. It's just kind of no way around those things. So
yep,
they'll get one home game, and they'll win that one. And if they're a second-ranked team, that's the NFC Championship next.
Yep.
Jared Goff's been to the Super Bowl, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not as bad as everybody thought he wanted to be.
I don't think Goff's terrible. I think this week, he proved us, like, I thought he was going to go into Tampa. Tampa's coming off a bye, and that defense is pretty decent, especially their secondary, and that's why I don't like playing some of the wide receivers against them. But
yeah,
man, they just got torched. Like, they got torched. He was the number 3 quarterback this week.
Goff?
Yeah, dude.
He's quietly been very good.
Yeah, he was on my farce list, and he blew me out of the water. I tell you that. Both my force players hit though. Like Ritter, for how bad he played, he still was like the number 9 quarterback or something like that. It's like,
wow. He had the 300 yards passing for a second time in a row.
Yeah, I might be having to I might have to owe somebody lunch, Greg.
Oh well, doesn't mean Ritter's good.
I know
he played enough games.
What's up, Farquad in the building?
What's up, Farquad? Eckler getting wrangled down.
Wrangle tangle, dude.
We got 90 seconds.
Getting close.
I think I did more workouts in this first quarter than I did in the whole first half of the last game. Eckler does not look good. Hope he's all right, guys.
Do not say stuff like that.
Oh, Keenan Allen looks amazing. Who do y'all think's going to win? 7-7?
I mean, I still think that the Chargers should be able to win this game at home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, LA has home games, but I guess it's, you know, it's kind of home. I feel like their stadiums are louder for the away teams than they are the home teams.
Man, that stadium SoFi's got to be nuts, man. It's got to be crazy because it's like it's not like completely closed, you know. Like, it's a dome, but like it's like a dome, but like the whole like bottom area is like open, so you just like kind of walk in. It's still open.
It's a carport, a fancy carport.
Yeah, I mean the Vikings kind of have that because they can. The glass like opens up on the side, so like they get the environment and the airflow coming in, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of dead birds.
Point's just a recording every time, right? The Bighorn in Minnesota.
What was that?
The Bighorn in Minnesota.
Yeah, I think it's a recording. It's pretty sweet though. They get like somebody to come up and do it. That's like either been, you know, from the alumni or somebody that's, you know, from the area that did something important. Or
you'll get your turn, dude. You'll get your turn.
It would be so sweet, dude. That stadium is pretty crazy, man. I think it was like the second year. I remember when they were building it. Like 2 people died making that stadium. Little fun fact: they fell off the stadium. Like, always wear your harness and always make sure when you're going by the edge.
I'm pretty sure there was more that died during when they were building the Cowboys' new stadium.
Man, I wouldn't imagine, man. Like being up on top of that shit, like. Especially here too, because it gets slick. Like if they're building there towards the winter time or when it started to thaw out and stuff, it gets slick on top of that.
Well, I think it was the wind real bad one of the days.
Yeah, that could be rough too. Yeah, I had tickets. So like the second year, I think like I just bought them like because the Vikings sucked, and like in the preseason they were like terrible. So like I bought tickets during preseason. It was like for week 4. The girl I was dating at the time was a Giants fan, so I bought tickets and I got like second row tickets like right in the end zone, so like right in the corner, like so down by like the like in between like the 5-yard line and like the end zone, so like right there. And I got second row seats, so it was sweet. And this was like the year McKinnon was like balling, like, and he like scored like 2 touchdowns that game. So we got to like in the end zone we were at, so it's pretty sweet to see that. Like Randy Moss showed up, Steve Young was there with him, so I mean it was pretty cool. I
remember that last year they were in the Dome. We were in college, and it was like they were playing Tampa Bay like on Thursday Night Football, though, and it was like I think the Vikings were starting like Josh Freeman at quarterback or something.
Oh yeah, dude.
Tickets were like $4 for decent tickets just because it was the last year at the Dome and the game was so bad.
I remember being at the game where Jared Allen, so it was in the Dome where they were playing against the Bears, and Anthony might remember this game, but they were playing against the Bears, and this is when Jared Allen was trying to go for the sack record.
Mm-hmm.
I think he missed it or something by like half a sack or something like that. But I remember Urlacher, like he was in the end zone trying to like make an interception or something like that, and he like legit got like hit like this. Like literally, somebody hit him up top and somebody hit him like hit him low, and it's like, and he like legit like flipped and fell down. Like it would look like he got like separated, and he literally legit just got up, and I was like, damn, dude, I was like, that's gonna take a lot to get up, like legit like blah, in the air.
Who got hit like that?
Urlacher.
Urlacher did.
Yeah, he like made an interception in the end zone. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
And he just gets up, and you're like, how did he get up from that? There's no way, dude. I would be dead. Like, yeah, the old games in the Dome were really cool. If anybody so the Metrodome was wild because it was literally held up by air. So like when you like walked out of the doors, they you legit would get blown out of the stadium. Like it was crazy. Pretty interesting place.
I see Farquhar was in there too. He said, "Will the Bills and Dorsey figure out how to use Kincaid? It's week 7." I was never anybody that's big on Kincaid year 1, anyways. But
No, I don't think so. I think Knox was out. Was Knox out this week too?
No, Kincaid had a concussion this week. Knox played this week.
Oof.
And Quentin Morris, I think, scored the touchdown, who I liked a lot coming out of college.
And they're really trying to get to Herbert. 3rd and 5.
I mean, that's the only way they can win the game is if they get to Herbert.
Look at this. Y'all watch this play coming up if you're watching, JC. It's insane.
Anthony said something about a catch from Herbert, so I'm excited to see it.
It's pretty great athleticism.
Man, some of my favorite games were actually when the Vikings played outdoor at the Gopher Stadium. Those were fun to go to. And they actually played good defense. Oh, nice, dude. That's awesome. Basically threw it to himself.
He pulled a Brett Favre?
He's got a pass and a catch and first down. It was like a 12-yard run, dude. That was pretty nice. He got batted down at the line, and he literally just caught it and like ran forward. It's pretty dope.
It's better than the guys that catch it, and then they just get tackled instead of swatting the ball down.
Who was it? Swatted that. He's probably like, no.
So we need those yards to Allen. So, and DFS, coach, how's that breaking down? He gets half a point for the reception?
Depends if you're DK or FanDuel.
FanDuel?
FanDuel will be half a point. DraftKings would be 1.
DraftKings 4 point.
Points for the yards, the reception, the receiving yards, so all 3, right?
You should.
That's pretty good. But I got it.
That would be really, really good.
Yeah, so like let's say on FanDuel you get like half a point for the reception, almost half a point for the yards, and then or half a point for the passing yards, and then 1.2 for the receiving yards.
What happened?
Yeah.
I just my camera went. Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, Iggy, what do you think?
Lay it on me. All right.
Is that your pizza parlay?
Pizza parlay. Call one.
It's Green Mill too, dude. Green Mill.
I'm getting hungry, dude.
Greg, you should know Green Mill if you've been to Minnesota.
I don't know it.
It's a staple.
Destroying that Chargers offensive line. They still got Lindsley over there, Lindsley?
I think he's on IR.
Already?
He had – so he missed 1 week with like an illness, and then they put him on IR. It was weird.
Huh.
I will double-check that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Illegal use of hands.
That dude's good when he plays, but he's barely played the last 3 years.
Yeah, the Packers have a way of using linemen and then ditching them off, and they just get hurt everywhere else.
Well, Bakhtiari's got to be done, right?
I mean, yeah, he's got to give up his contract.
I think he should just retire at this point, honestly.
Yeah,
if you've had 4 knee surgeries and your knee's still not good, there's no point in playing anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's got to get gone. The last of the resume.
I mean, Balaga was kind of like that towards the end, though, too. And then he signed with the Chargers, and then he couldn't. Then he was there for like 2 years, and he played like, I feel like it was like 3 games. It's probably more than that, but.
There's a couple of guys that have gone to the Browns. Damn, he's throwing them too hard for Everett. 2 drops. Good thing.
Can't beat you.
Even though you may have
dropping the ball.
I'm usually right as the judge. I will say that.
Can't be dropping the ball.
Can't beat 30. I'm 30-1 in the trivia question. I thought today's was easy.
So the Packers actually fired Joe Barry?
Did they?
Will they? Like at some point, like this season?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the worst defensive coordinators of all time.
Come on.
You know when he was in Detroit, Rod Marinelli was the coach, right? And he was married to Rod Marinelli's daughter. And the fans were chanting, "Fire him and tell your daughter to divorce him."
Whoa.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah. Rod Marinelli's on the Cowboys now, right?
He might have retired now. He's old.
Yeah.
He
Punt from the
was like their assistant defensive line coach at one point in time.
Chargers punted from the Dallas 42. Oh my God. He got on the red line. SoFi, Southern California, you can see
Look who's here.
Oh my
Hey, what up, baby?
God, man. How you living?
Good. I'm good. These were just hanging in my car, and I figured why not pull out the biggest D-bag glasses of all time for the stream.
What are you talking about? I dig them. I gotta be working out again, man. I'm getting tired.
Working now.
Idea.
The bottom wasn't done enough, so I had to put it on there without the pan, so then the bottom can get a little crispy.
Yeah, you gotta crisp up that bottom.
Oh yeah, love a crispy bottom. What up, Craig?
I'm sure you do.
Rod Marinelli has been retired since 2021, by the way.
Okay.
Rod Marinelli.
That was his last year coaching. He was the D-line coach for the Raiders that year.
Okay.
Craig, I've thoroughly enjoyed messing around with you in the little Twitter groups.
Cool.
Cool. That's not the response I expected, but I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Goosebumps, dude. Let's go.
Right? It's out, right? The new one?
Yeah, I think so.
You know what we watched? We watched Haunted Mansion. The one with Eddie Murphy.
Is it good?
I like that. That's from like 2003. It's all right. The new one's okay. It's all right. They're all remakes. I think the original one's like from the 40s.
So many commercials.
I know.
Iggy. Corey Lindsley's on IR for a heart-related issue.
Dang, that's scary.
Yeah, they said it's not an emergency, but that might be another guy that might be time to retire.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Let's see.
Oh God, it's back on. He did some cradling. Oh man, this game's wearing me out.
We need pictures of him like over the year, Corey Lindsley, as just to show his hair loss. There's like three different pictures on here, right? And like one, like he's early with the Packers, he's got a lot of hair, and then like the one now, he's like completely bald.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my iPad set up in front of me.
We could just do that with Ronnie. Is that what you're saying, Ronnie?
Say what?
Say we could just do that with you?
Do that with me? I don't know. I don't know what y'all are trying to do with me, but I'm down. Do whatever you want with me, baby.
Oh man. The 49ers lost. That helped my survivor pool, but the Eagles losing didn't. I chose them twice. I was like, I don't want to have all my eggs on Miami. Just put them all on Miami.
Yeah.
I had a couple on Buffalo too. That took me to the wire.
All right.
Dak Prescott.
Hello, Craig.
There's some pizzas.
It's the pizza parlay.
You got some pizza up in there.
Gotta have the pizza up in there.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll tell you what. I picked up a cold from one of these students for sure.
All right. You gotta go.
I know, man. Start kicking
Spread
in
viruses over computers now.
This sucks.
Man, that's what happens when you work with kids, man.
Yeah.
When I lived in my sister's for a little bit, my niece, dude, she would get sick all the time, dude. Everyone in the house would be getting sick.
Yeah. I get sick once every like 2 months for this job. Oh. What do you do, Craig?
This?
Coaching.
He's got batting cages. He's got batting cages back there that he's running.
Mm-hmm.
Promote your batting cages.
Is your primary sport outside
You
of
heard me. I said promote your batting cages.
I'm hearing too many things at once. Promote batting cages and primary sport is something.
Nice.
Me?
Good
I was asking what your primary sport was like outside of fantasy football. Like I don't know if you were like a coach of baseball or if like what you're
I coach. I've coached high school baseball the last few years. I coached junior high soccer this year, which is kind of a mess. But
that's awesome. I have not coached any sort of competitive sports. I've always wanted to though.
only non-competitive ones.
Yeah. How's my mic volume?
It's perfect.
You don't
I
gotta-
think I have a setting on where it should let me see. I should be able to do this. Edit mic settings. Automatically adjust mic volume.
Okay.
Ronnie, I can't hear you anymore.
What do you mean?
Just kidding.
Don't lie to me.
See, Anthony's over there. He said he had never been a coach, only an official. Well, sometimes that's the way to go because they're paying a lot for officials most places now because nobody wants to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone gets blamed for doing a bad job.
Yeah, if I would get certified, I would definitely do more ball games and softball referee games, umpire games.
Should become a wrestling ref. That would be really awesome.
I don't know anything about wrestling.
One of the guys that works at our school is a former SEC football coach, and I at one time talked with him for like 20 minutes. It was after the Chiefs Bengals game last year, the Super Bowl, and I was talking to him about the turn of events at the end of that game and how much it ruined the game for me. And I couldn't pry an honest answer out of this guy. And he's been retired for like 12 years, and he wouldn't talk bad about anything that happened referee wise. It's like it's built into them not to acknowledge errors. It was wild.
Well, it sucks. I'll tell you that. At least you get the thrill of winning, and losing as a coach. But umpire, everybody hates you. You're wrong on both sides.
Yep.
Chargers trying to do it. Oh, I thought he was going to play into it. Chargers 7-7, guys. Ball on their own 31. Looks like we're going mine left to right. We'll call it southeast, northwest.
I need 20 more points from Herbert, and I stay undefeated in the Fantasy Football Advice Forum League.
Oh, come on, we're working out. Man, that's pretty impressive. They see both in an undefeated league. I guess my best league is that Dobbs league. I'm doing pretty good. Freak Bowl.
Oh, and you just beat me too, man. My team flopped this week in that too.
Well,
No, I guess it didn't flop. 157 points ain't too bad.
Oh wait, I was thinking about the Draft Night Out League, not the.
Yeah.
I won again in the Swift League. My team's
Tyler Bass, dude. He was terrible. 0 for 2 for field goals, man.
All right, I need 14 more from Herbert, and I stay undefeated. Let's go.
14. That's pretty doable. We're not even at halftime somehow.
Yep. I think I'll get it.
Let's see. Oh, nice. Here we go. Undefeated in let's go. Undefeated still in Draft Night Out.
Oh, nice. Me too.
That's what I was saying. Y'all both undefeated still.
I just went over, so let's see. And he can't get any more. He's at 98. Oh, I'm still not undefeated. Let's see. No, dude, I'm
You're
still
undefeated too in Draft Night Out, Iggy?
I'm not, dude. I'm at 85 points, dude.
No,
Pollard I need Pollard to get a touchdown.
I did not.
And then I also got their kicker, Aubrey. He should they're not doing enough tonight. Like that's gonna cause me to win. I'm gonna end up losing because they're not doing anything. Dak Prescott, you suck, man.
This is gonna be really nobody's gonna want to hear this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I had the Fantasy Football Advice Forums League, the Fantasy Powers League from the Expo, the Draft Night Out League, and then the Expo Dynasty League and one other league from the Expo. And I am undefeated, 5-1, and then I'm 4-2 in the final league, but I'm the leader in points. I don't know what happened. I don't know what y'all put in my drinks at the Expo, but in like through 6 weeks, I don't know if I've had a year in like the last 2 decades where I've done this well across the board in a chunk like that. So knock on wood, at least one of them pans out in the postseason. I'm pretty conditioned at this point to assume if my team's undefeated by week 8, it's going to lose week 1 of the postseason. So,
Awesome.
Thoughts on a trade? Montgomery, and Devonta Smith for ETN.
I'd keep those two.
Extra price. He's got about 5.
Well, actually, I don't know. What's ETN's injury or Monty's injury? Is he going to be out at all, or is it just a game?
He's probably gonna miss like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Run all over there.
I mean,
Allegedly.
hey, here's something that could happen. Monty,
I want to know your other receivers.
Monty misses 2 weeks, and Jahmyr Gibbs comes back and gets a 20-touch game and proves how ridiculous he is, and we don't see this Monty again. I'm not expecting that to happen, but it could.
Second 7 guys, 8:53 game. Want to thank Bettor Vision for sponsoring this, man. Really appreciate it. Go get Bettor Vision, the app. If you have an Apple, you can look at all your bets in one place and your fantasy leagues. Very convenient. What do you think about Bell? He's a pretty good guy, huh? IDP Cowboys.
He has AJ Brown and Cooper Kupp. Are those the only 2 other receivers that you have? Any other receivers on your team? There's got to be deeper than that. What about on your bench?
Also depends like how many you start too, because like if you only have to start 2 wide receivers, then
Iggy, is Bell the that young DB they've got?
Yeah.
I have not done enough reading up on him. I saw his name mentioned a few times this week, so I don't have a ton on him yet.
I know, but yeah, he's a DB.
he's God, was it Florida A&M? I think 2 drafts ago.
He just has some flashes about him. If you're in a deep dynasty league, IDP.
He doesn't right now. He doesn't play enough, but if they're kind of using that extra safety as a linebacker in this game,
Right. Well, I mean, Jaron Curse last year, golly,
mm-hmm.
all of a sudden he was really the last 2 seasons. He's had a couple stretches where he's been like the DB1 for 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is he the most talented defensive back in the NFL? Not even close, but IDP is nice.
Because they play him up in the box, and then they drop the 2 other safeties.
Right.
Put him in the box. What's in the box?
Knock him out the box, Luke. Knock him out. Star Wars game scrap.
What's in the box?
Cowboys undisciplined 5 guys. We're not even halfway through the second quarter. We're on a heck of a pace.
So I got a screen cap, JC, of the fantasy, like Tyler's little DraftKings group and yours. Like 7 minutes into the game, 3 of my players I had in both lineups scored touchdowns. So I was first in both of them. I screen grabbed it, and I was so happy.
Nice, dude. That's dope.
Now, 45 minutes later, I was like 12th and 9th. I didn't win in one of them. I finished 7th in the other. It didn't do well at all. But I was. I thought about sending that to you and Tyler, and then I didn't because I knew it wasn't going to work out. And sure enough,
Man, I ended up playing Ritter in a couple of them. That worked out a lot. What Ritter and Pitts was the one we like did. That ended up working out.
Yeah, Logan Thomas just murdered me this week. I had a lot of to him. Win some, you lose some.
Yeah,
well, they didn't even need to like throw the ball in the second half of that game either.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, what do you want? Like that was such a weird game plan. I mean, even like some of the sharpest people in the industry, in my opinion, I was reading some of their columns on Sunday morning. They all had Logan Thomas names in there, so I don't feel bad about missing on him this week.
It's because you were talking him up so much though previously. That's the reason.
It's what happened, dude. I talked Sky Moore up the entire offseason. Everyone else latches on. He fucking dies. Logan Thomas, he's dead. Who's next? Who do you want me to kill? Pick a player. I'll put him up on Twitter. Guarantee that they fail.
Just planking. Very
Iggy from left stage. Don't mind me. I'm just doing planks. Screen.
What's the worst exercise? Or like I guess exercise. It's gotta be burpees.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't mind.
I call them pukies.
Yeah, burpees fucking suck, dude. You know how many
They're the
burpees?
worst
I've only
ever,
done
dude.
100 burpees in my
What?
entire life.
Squats are the worst. I hate squats.
Yeah, those are pretty bad too, but burpees gotta be it. Dude, just like the thing, like you just like jump out and then back up and then you like jump up. I'm like, you're like mixing your stomach around. Like don't drink any water or anything beforehand because you're gonna be burping or something, puking up water. You're like, like dude, you're legit mixing yourself up. You're like, rah, 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 rah.
I think the most brutal, like least fun I've ever had being forced to exercise still is probably gassers back playing football in high school. Sideline to sideline sprinting, just like until the coach felt like we were done. God, dude, those I only had to do that probably 7 or 8 times. Our coach didn't do it a lot, but I'll never forget it. That sucked.
You did.
That was the worst.
Pretty sure I did those with a concussion. So
Say what?
I'm pretty sure I did those while I had a concussion.
Oh,
So.
jeez. Yeah, I think anyone who played football in high school, I don't know if they still do them these days. I imagine they must somewhere. But if you played pre-2010, you did gassers.
Yeah, for sure. Dak, great pass. Finally. There's Brandon Cooks. I didn't know if he was on the IR or what.
Didn't even know if he was playing anymore.
Jay-Z in the house. LeBron James in the house too.
Didn't you guys hear that pass play or the audible?
Yeah.
Bills had the LeBron James. It was a flop.
Who was it?
It was a flop play. The Bills called it. It was basically Josh Allen was going to try to take a hit and get, a penalty for getting hit by, a late hit on the quarterback. And it was like basically him taking a flop. That was the play call. That was the audible. It was called LeBron James.
That's brutal.
It's really funny, dude.
That is funny. I'll get on that. That is funny.
My favorite's when Chris Paul like poked him like right here, and then goes flying over. I'm like, really, dude?
Dude, Paul Pierce was pretty good for that too, man. Damn.
What was the name of the player? There was a player that was goofing around, and a guy like blew on him, and he flopped. Like.
Oh no, that was
You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I mean, who was it who blew on?
There was the one player that blew in LeBron's ear. That shit's hilarious.
Yeah, Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
And then like a couple years later, they were teammates.
Yeah, pretty nuts. Too late.
Dude, that would have been an awesome pick.
Cowboys putting together a drive.
Oh.
Bosa sucks. He's on his.
Bosa does suck, man.
He's been hurt like the whole year.
If anything I've learned in the NFL, you're not allowed to have 2 elite defensive ends that are brothers at the same time. Like TJ Watt, JJ Watt, they were not allowed to overlap. But the moment one of them left, the other one was elite. Bosa and Bosa, same thing. I don't know when the next pair is coming out, but
JJ Watt had a pretty decent year last year.
I like this kid, this Tua Palu.
Oh, dude, he's a beast. I got him in a couple dynasty leagues. I love it.
He's fucking pretty damn good, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like when he was coming out, like they were kind of like he was like this tweener guy. He played like a lot of edge in college, and then they're like, "Oh, you should bulk up and play D tackle," and then he just dropped weight to play edge.
Yeah, I didn't have him very high in my pre-draft stuff at all, but scooped him up after week 1.
Dude, they hit him and they called the foul on it. My God.
What do you think the farthest downfield a quarterback is throwing the ball and then caught it?
Completion.
Because right here, if Dak would like threw that and the dude they popped it and it flew like all the way back to him back there, that would have been crazy.
Wait till you guys see this fucking drop. Jesus.
Oh my God, Derwin James, come on. The Brandon Cooks drop.
Oh my God. I guess that wasn't really that bad of a drop. That was a great play by the defender.
I wonder if Derwin James gets a pass deflection.
No, it was a Michael Gallup drop in the end zone.
You gotta catch that though. That shit was right in your hands, man. Right in the bread
They
basket.
show the replay.
Out for that.
James got his hand in there and swatted the ball.
He was
out.
like this though. I mean, it was in his hands.
It's Michael Gallup. It's what he did like the first 2 years of his career.
Yeah, dude, he had a flash of like 6 games where I was like, all right, there might be something here, and then he got hurt, and it's never come back.
He's so
I won
Gallup TD.
so much money on Michael Gallup the one week. because they were playing the Eagles and Michael Jaquette was playing the second corner for the Eagles that week. And like Andy Dalton was playing freaking quarterback, but I'm just like, just playing Michael Gallup and Andy Dalton stack on FanDuel when nobody else was playing them. And Gallup scored 2 touchdowns. He got pushed out at the 2. Otherwise, you would have had a third one. I would have had first place easy, but I got like 6 plays. So I won like $200 off of like nothing. But
that's still nice, though. That's still nice.
3rd and 8 right here. We got to check. We got trips left. We got Cooks, Ferguson, Gallup left. Double coverage up top. That's where he's throwing. We all knew it. As soon as we looked at it. We got trips left, single coverage, CeeDee Lamb up top. They're trying to get that coverage they want. You got to read that. Why are you playing off of him 8 yards, Davis? Jesus. Then you slip. Again. They'll change the cleats.
Oh, Tony Pollard just got the guy. That's a negative 2 yards before contact on that play.
Come on, dude. I need Gallup. I need Pollard to score a touchdown. But I need that one. Their kicker.
He's not going to be able to do shit if they let the middle linebacker get up like that every play. Jesus.
Very junior.
And it's Kenneth Murray, nonetheless, one of my darlings in rookie IDP scouting from half a decade ago, who has sucked.
I thought
he's only good at blitzing. That's the only thing he's good at.
I know, man. I thought he was going to grow his game and be just an elite middle linebacker, and he just fucking didn't.
Like the fact that he's still starting is amazing.
Yeah. No, I've got him on his. I think it's his 5th year deal in my 5-year contract league, and I thought about cutting him this offseason. I'm playing him this week, I think, because I have a couple guys on bye. Like chuckled when I put him in. I forgot he was even on my team.
Chuckled, he said.
Gave it a little giggle.
Pollard, man, what a beast. Who's the center for the Cowboys?
There you go.
Tyler Biadasz. He's from. Yeah, I used to live. So I lived in the town that he grew up in, like for about 2 years.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah, town of 1,800 people. They had 2 guys from that town get to the NFL.
What are they feeding them there? A lot of corn?
Yeah.
Stem cells.
And that's Eckler and Pollard would have 100 combined rushing yards. I don't know if we're going to get there, boys. 4-1, Mike McCarthy, take the points. Take the points, Mike McCarthy.
They didn't get it. Oh, my God.
You got to take the points there. What are you doing, man?
Bruh.
He's being
all right. Justin Herbert's 80 yards, touchdown to Keenan Allen, seal my victory. Fucking go to bed. Take some NyQuil. Ugh.
Damn.
You got to take the
points.
Come on, dude.
What's up, Wendy?
What's
up, Wendy?
Got Bob Harris tomorrow on Wendy's show.
Oh, yeah.
That's who's on tomorrow?
No, that's not who's on tomorrow.
Oh, who's on tomorrow?
Miss Bonnie.
Oh, Miss Bonnie. Okay.
Is that the Bonnie FF?
Yep. Tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern. It'll be a good time. The show's always great.
Marlo. Well, I just
might have to watch it the next day.
That's what I do with Gemmo's show. I always watch it on Thursdays because it cheers me up.
A lot of times I watch theirs Wednesday morning when I get plasma. So
yeah, Halloween. Bob Harris is on Halloween.
Oh my Lord!
Halloween. You gotta tell him to dress up. Y'all should all dress up. It'd be epic. I don't know if I have a costume.
Hey, you got one. Just go for $1.
Fumble!
Show up as a podcast producer.
Iggy's already dressed up in his costume.
What are you talking about?
That's what he wears to work, man.
Oh man, Eckler better be glad he didn't catch that. 2:18 left. We're going to take this down to the 2-minute warning. Get our last little workout in. Anybody got any live bets pulled open? Because I'm on the phone tonight.
What do you want to bet on? You know, in the old state of Minnesota, we can't bet on sports.
I'm gonna go CD Lamb and
Depends where you bet.
Who is that? That's my boy. Go Balls, baby. JP. God bless JP. Oh,
Yeah, I just need why did they miss the field goal, or they didn't go for the field goal, or what?
yeah,
they
Cowboys
got
are
stopped on a 4th and 1.
I want the Chargers game. You feel me? So we're good.
Look at that Josh Palmer right there. I mean, oh, Quentin Johnson this, Quentin Johnson that. No, a lesser talent. Josh Palmer reigns supreme.
Oh, when they said they're gonna dress up, let's go.
Quentin Johnson, N'Keal Harry 2.0.
Yeah, right. Dude.
No, he's not N'Keal Harry 2.0. He is Laviska Shenault 2.0.
He's DJ Shark.
Then he'd have to be faster.
He is fast. He's literally the exact same profile as DJ. The same player.
Chark ran faster, didn't he?
I don't think so. I think they're off by like a second.
Dude, his college highlight tape legit looks like Laviska Shenault tape. Like legit. It looks like the same stuff. I was like, what the hell?
We can all agree on we don't love QJ like the consensus did.
Yeah, that was a nice pass.
Chark ran a 4.34.
So I got a 4.34. What was QJ's? I thought it was like a 4.38.
On Treadwell is what he said.
Oh, it was a 4.51, I think. I'm looking it up now.
Laquan Treadwell, he says.
I stand corrected.
Dude, Treadwell could have been 4.52.
Oh wow, really? All right, I stand corrected. Thank you. That's good info.
I'm like, he ran a lot
for the last few weeks.
Oh man.
And then let's see. So QJ is 6'3", 212. And I gotta look up N'Keal Harry's.
You'll see.
All I know is N'Keal Harry was like DK Metcalf without the elite speed. That man. Oh, I remember those. There was that one photo from his junior year of college where he was making the catch like this, and it was just like flexing while catching. Oh my god, he looked like a video game character.
So at the combine, let's see. So here Harry ran a 4.53, so pretty much the same 40 time. Yeah. But N'Keal Harry was 12 pounds heavier. And they're both the same height.
I'll post it tonight, Wendy. I'm sorry.
Oh,
they both ran the same 3-cone too, 4.28. Or no,
I'm about to show you how to post it.
Excuse me. N'Keal Harry had a faster 3-cone.
Quentin Johnson's 4.49 is like not amazing, but it's not awful. I would say that I wouldn't put him in the same camp as N'Keal. N'Keal's red flags started at the combine. Well, they started if you watched this tape and really paid attention, but I'll get into that.
They're in the zone. They're in the zone. He's open. Oh, Gerald Everett, another catch for 0 yards. So that's why you don't play PPR. That exact reason. You shouldn't get rewarded for 0 yards.
I mean, it's not always your fault. It's not always your fault, though. Like, if your quarterback throws it to you, you're going to just drop it. Like, especially if it's in the backfield, you're like, oop, that's a fumble.
Yeah, but this about 0 yards. That's my point.
I mean, they saved a fumble.
I mean, I guess.
They could just not catch it.
Just swat it down.
Just don't think. I just can't ever be a full PPR.
It has its advantages. I mean, it has its ups and downs. I mean, every league you do will always have some kind of disadvantage.
Oh no, guys! You see what Rico posted?
What?
It's from Ari. Anthony Richardson's likely to undergo season-ending shoulder surgery.
Oh, I heard that like 2 days ago. They were thinking about.
Well, I heard that they were contemplating it, but that's the first time I've seen it where it's like,
let's go Minshew madness.
Oh, Alan, how did you miss him, dude? We need that catch. Come on. Herbert, you got paid to be the man, right? You got to be the man. You got to make those throws.
Palmer's making some good catches though too.
Yeah, he is.
Palmer looks smooth right now.
Starts a separation, bro. You got to hit him.
Palmer had like the weirdest college career though. Like his last year at Tennessee, granted Tennessee quarterbacks were terrible the whole freaking time he was there. Like all his good games were against the good SEC corners. So it was like
it was fascinating. He didn't. I'm a hardcore Vols fan.
Say that again.
I'm a diehard Tennessee Vols fan.
Yeah, but it's like his best games were against like J.C. Horn and like Patrick Surtain. Like,
yeah, it was really.
Like he only played good against the good corners. He like the rest of the time he said, "Screw this."
I think my scouting takeaway from him was this guy could develop into like a legitimate NFL player, but I don't think he'll ever be a true X. And I think we're seeing that.
Those were like the Jared Guantanamo years or whatever, and he was freaking
dude.
How the hell did that guy even get on a practice squad?
I honestly, there are rumors that his dad had dirt on Butch Jones, and I always think that shit's bullshit. But sometimes in the Jared Guarantano case, I'm like,
That dude got on a freaking practice squad somehow.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Where's Randy Moss's kid at? Is he playing anywhere yet?
USFL.
Patty.
Where is he at?
He's with the USFL.
Oh,
He's like the third tight end.
He was way too much of a tweener, and he wasn't really good at anything.
Why did he go out of bounds? That was the guy as many yards as he could. They got 3 timeouts.
Thaddeus is like the forgotten member of that Joe Burrow Tiger squad.
I
don't know. I mean,
he came back the next year though, because like his thing was he got all the stock like right at the end of the year, and then he hurt his foot.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about Kelly in on this drive?
I don't know what the fuck that throw was by Justin Herbert.
He's been off this entire drive.
Bro, let's see. How many more points do I need from this ball?
Yes, man. This is a defensive battle. I took the over like a dummy.
I need 12 points from Justin Herbert. God damn it.
Oh, he got hit in the arm. That's a QB hit. That's a stat. Man, this punter got some boom on that.
Which one?
The
LA.
Turpin up to the 30. Dallas gotta feel good that they can go. Look at that skyline. Beautiful LA. So I gotta work out one more time. Oh no, here they are. Haven't heard their voice all night. Thank God.
That piece was good.
You know who their punter is, right?
Who?
J.K. Scott.
For the Chargers?
Yeah.
From the Packers?
Packer punter, the old Packer punter that looked like he was like 17 years old.
Yeah. He's a good punter, man. I think we drafted him.
Out of Alabama.
Yeah, that's right.
But
we got a good kicker. I feel bad for Mason Crosby. We all know he's got something left in the tank. Carlson.
Poor Crosby. They got a Carlson now, dude.
Carlson.
Anders.
He outkicked his brother, so he's the best kicker in the league as far as I'm concerned.
They still lost the game.
Horse collar tackle, I'm telling you. Uh-oh, Dak. Can he make up? Oh, my Lord. But, hey, CeeDee Lamb.
Just hand it to Pollard. That's all you got to do. Like, give Pollard like 3 touchdowns, and then I'll be happy. Just because. You don't need that many. But
on the plays, dude. Mike McCarthy, dude. Mike McCarthy's probably a top 20 all-time coach, you know?
I'm not even going to say anything.
Maybe top 30. He's won a lot of games, dude.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers won a lot of games.
He's won a lot of games with Dak. So it's either Dak sucks or Mike's good. You know, you can't have it both ways.
Dak also won 13 games his rookie year without Mike McCarthy, too.
Yeah, that was all Ezekiel Elliott, though. Come on.
Lamb is so good, man. 5 catches, 5 targets, 5 receptions for 84 yards. He's having a good game. Non-PPR would be 8.4 points.
He's still playing a bunch in the slot, right?
Who?
CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, he was lining up more in the slot, I think, last year. We got Holden on the offense. Offense. 10-yard penalty replay first down. Tyler Smith. Thought he was supposed to be good.
Who?
Oh, we got 2 Smiths?
Yeah, there's Tyler Smith and Tyron Smith.
Yeah, Tyron Smith is who I was thinking.
The old fart.
The old fart. What is he, 30?
Oh, God, he's older than that.
We got confusion on the Cowboys. No surprise. 6 penalties, 45 minutes.
Dirty laundry.
Tyron Smith's 32. He feels older than that, even though.
He does feel older than that. I'm saying I'm older than all these guys. The one person not older than me is Aaron Rodgers. Ferguson.
Man, I remember that little soul patch that Aaron Rodgers had when he was getting drafted. He had the soul patch and the frosted tips out of Cal, baby. It's so funny.
2000.
Oh, and here comes Alex Smith getting first overall pick. Gaga!
And James just lit up Ferguson. Hopefully, he still gets points for the tackle. I think.
Turd Ferguson. Dude, my stream keeps
Man, looking good. Coach is looking like every pick he made, JC. He's making them all right so far.
Sorry.
picking what? What do you mean picking right?
14 seconds, Ronnie. What are you thinking? 1st and 10. Cowboys going to try to throw a pick. They're going to try to kick a field goal.
Did you say they're going to try to throw a pick?
No, touchdown.
I don't think anybody tries to throw a pick.
Yeah, they're playing for the field goal. Pansies.
Try and throw a pick. I
Typical
like that.
McCarthy team right there.
Unless it's Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz tries to throw interceptions.
Pollard right up the gut. Got a solid 3 yards out of it.
Oh, come on. Tell me he's like, and a touchdown. I'd be like, yeah, okay.
He's getting PPR points. I'll tell you that.
Keep throwing the ball then. I'm sorry. I'll take it. I'll take it. As many points as I can get from my man. Or they could stop right here and kick a field goal. I'll take that too because I got Aubrey.
Me too.
Man, he was really hot to start the year.
Do you know anything about him?
No, but I know he was getting like 21 fantasy points.
He played in the USFL. Before that, he was the defender in soccer at Notre Dame.
Oh,
Really?
That's pretty cool. See, I told you, I don't know how he didn't stump you on the thing today because he just knows all this.
And then, do you remember Josh Lambo, the kicker for Jacksonville?
Yeah.
The Genie.
He used to play goalie in the MLS.
Oh,
You know that
cool.
his nickname is the Genie.
More money.
Genie. I made that up. Nobody liked it. That's okay.
What did you
The Gainey.
I just heard the slap football.
I love it. I love it, Ronnie.
That's all right. You don't have to butter me up.
Yeah, what's this up with this discussion? We're just trying to kick a field goal and get to halftime and go get some food.
The kicker really wanted to fake it. The coach had to be like, no, hold on.
Never.
I mean,
Coach Mike McCarthy, man.
Mike McCarthy's like, if you fake
I wouldn't mind that either. If they just fake
my
the kick
last
and the guy throws it and the kicker throws it for a touchdown, I'd be okay with that too. That would be pretty sick.
Up the gut, 10-7 going into halftime, guys. Any big predictions for the second half?
No, they're probably going to score just as many points in the second half.
I think one of the teams going to score more than the other one. They're probably going to come out with the win, but unless something's really funky.
I hope
I already got Madden.
Okay.
In order to win the game, you got to score more points than the other team.
I think we're going to see a lot more Keenan Allen because he's definitely been the best thing we got going on. Probably going to see some more Pollard up the gut. And, yeah, I think it's going to be pretty close. So I'm going to head out.
I'd like to see some Pollard receptions.
So I'm bouncing. Food's ready.
All right, we're out of here.
Yeah, I'm bouncing too. It's time for bed.
Yeah, it's Monday. I'm usually pretty tired Monday. All right, everyone. Appreciate everyone for coming to hang out tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Craig, nice to meet you.
Yep.
Sportsy Philly. Appreciate everyone coming. Peace.